this one was done before last night. It is the odds to win the AFC, Pro Football Focus. Titans 29%, Bills 16%, Ravens 11%. That was before they went out and lost to the Dolphins. Browns at 9%. Keep in mind, the Bills are coming off a loss to the Jaguars, and the Tennessee Titans have Adrian Peterson and Dante Foreman as their leading running backs, and Ryan Tannehill didn't practice today. Is the AFC wide open for the Browns? I mean, when you look at it in those terms, certainly seems like, if they get a win this week, you got the Lions. Again, you can't overlook anybody, but, a win this week goes a long way to get them right back in that AFC hunt.
I do think you just got to get in, right? I mean, this is a year you just got to get in because there's like 12 teams for 7 spots. So you got to get in. And then I think everybody's got a chance because, as you said, the team with the highest percentage doesn't have its best player. So, can the Titans do it without Derrick Henry? Adrian Peterson, maybe, but they aren't who you thought they were. I would almost ask this. I'll ask it of you, Dave, on behalf of the rest of the world. I think if you asked a Browns fan and said, here are your 2 choices. The Browns look awesome this season, but the Chiefs also look awesome. The Chiefs look as every bit the roadblock that they have been in the AFC and that we all maybe anticipated they would be. Or the Browns maybe aren't quite doing what you thought they would, but they're still right there. But so are the Chiefs, and it's wide open. What would you rather have? I'm not so sure I wouldn't pick this, that the Browns are a little bit down, but everybody's kind of down and weird and losing weird games. So you're in the mix as opposed to like, man, the Browns are going 13-4, but the Chiefs are going 16-1, and how do you beat those guys? How does Cleveland go to Arrowhead and win that game? Which would you prefer, Dave?
You know what? I'm all right with either, and the reason is the way the Browns are going to win is going to be running the football and defense, and that usually plays well against anything. If you can run and play defense, you're going to be in pretty much every game, and the defense has looked significantly better the last couple of weeks.
But that we are in a world where people had questions about the Browns, and there were some teams that you looked at and thought, man, well, that team doesn't have as many questions. And in the last couple of weeks, the Bengals have lost to the Jets, the Bills have lost to the Jaguars, and the Titans and the Ravens have lost to who'd they just lose to last night?
The Dolphins.
The Dolphins.
The Dolphins, yeah.
Right. No, the Jets also beat the Titans. So
right.
The Jets beat the Titans and the Bengals. The Dolphins beat the Ravens. The Jaguars beat the Bills. The Browns have lost some games that you know
right.
everybody would have wished they would have won. They don't have a loss like that. Right. They don't lose to the
Correct.
Jaguars.
They have
lost to the Jaguars.
The Browns have won games that they should have. There hasn't been a, oh man, what happened there loss. So,